Our project is named Patient Service System, where we have tackled a general hospital scenario where there are several patients. Many a times they need 24-hour attendance, and it's generally difficult for nursing stations to provide that. So what we do is an automatic service system where a patient can send requests, and then we send bots to answer those requests. So I don't need humans to answer those requests. This is a general hospital scenario where there is a like 6 rooms, they have patients, and this is a serving bot. I mean, this is a patient attendant who can answer requests of patients for things like, say, water or medicines. Right? So we have, this is a corridor which is one way. So this strip is for going this way, and this strip is for coming this way. And this is the storage section where this bot takes resources and delivers it to the patients. Each patient has one TV remote, and inside each room in a typical hospital scenario you can have an IR sensor which will take requests from the TV remote. So for this scope of for sake of this project, we have just one TV remote which simulates all patients. So we start the simulation with IR sensor and we train the sensor here. So once the training procedure is done, we can start the server which is now taking requests from each patient. So initially there are no requests. Now I can send a request for, say, room number 2. So I'll just briefly explain how this procedure is going on. We have a laptop which serves as a server, and we have 2 bots here. So this bot is the patient attendant and this is the IR sensor. Right? So the bot, the server uses a polling mechanism to communicate with each of these bots, and through this polling mechanism it instructs the patient attendant to go to different patient rooms, and it helps it traverse the corridor, and it constantly polls this IR receiver for new requests. So currently I had asked it to go to room number 2, so it has gone to room number 2 and it has answered the patient's request. So now it will come back along this path and come back to the storage. So I'll like to briefly explain how this model has been done. The robot that we are seeing here is just follows instructions given from the server. So the server has an SQL database which is sort of scalable, and this bot is a completely dumb device which just follows instructions given by the server as instructions to go forward or turn left or some such thing. And then there is this feature, if some obstruction comes in between, then the bot has to stop, and this sends an SMS. This conveys to the server that there has been a block on its path, which the server then later sends an SMS to the security that there has been a block. So for the sake of this project, we had only one robot here, but in general we can generalize it to more bots, where we have 2 storage sections here, where I can keep one bot here and another bot there, and they can answer multiple requests at the same time. So in general, if I can have more requests, the server has a request queue. So what would happen is that the server would instruct 2 bots to answer 2 different patient requests at the same time. So they would move on the arena parallel. So as you can see that this project encompasses a very broad range of problems. So this project can be extended to households, or apart from hospitals you can use it in different places such as houses, where if I want to ask something, I can ask a bot for that. I can ask a bot to periodically water plants on its own and perhaps send an SMS to me informing that the bot has watered the plants. And this is a very general project which can be extended very easily.